for people who have debts, if you're watching right now, you have student debts. Let's say you are going to the university, you took a debt from the government. You know you must pay that. And normally, when someone gives you a loan, whether it's a student loan or real estate loan or it's a mortgage, whatever it is, that someone expects some interest because of time value for money. Let's say I loan you $10,000 this year. You cannot come back to me after 10 years and give me that 10,000 as it was. There must be an interest rate, because that's the cost of loaning money. So if you know you have a debt, any kind of debt, instead of saving your money, pay off that debt first. Because if you save your money instead of paying your debts, your money will keep decreasing due to inflation, and your debts will keep going higher and higher and higher because of the interest rates. Because the interest rates never stops. They just keep piling up and piling up until the end of the day you'll find yourself that you're unable to pay the debts at all. So another alternative to saving is paying your debts. So if you're saving money and you have debts and you don't want to invest, you rather just pay your debts first and then save money and invest later so that you can be free.
You don't want to get caught.
So there are also some psychological aspects when it comes to saving. So what are some aspects that goes into that?
When you look at the psychological aspect, I mean, personally, if I saved my money, then I'd be good just thinking about the fact that I'm at ease, that I have money. If I saved $1,000 every month for the next 12 months, when I'm starting a new year, I know I have 12,000 just waiting for me. If I want to do anything, as you said, emergency funding, or I want to do something, and I don't have some money in my account. So that gives me a very good peace of mind. Rather than investing my $12,000, now I don't know if my boss just fires me, I'm not going to have any money that is left.
Yeah.
But also there's the fear of missing out when it comes to the psychological aspects. I mean, sometimes people just sit there watching others earn higher money because they invested, while other person is just saving.
Yeah.
So that psychological mindset was like, now it changes because we saved the same amount of money and then you decided to invest and I'm saving. You're getting higher returns than me. Why? The psychological mindset starts changing up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So those are just some of the brief psychological aspects of saving.
Yeah, I think when it comes to psychological aspect, it works both ways.
Exactly.
So you might say, okay, your psychology will be good when you think like, I will save this money because I'll be good tomorrow. I'll have that peace of mind.
Yeah.
But as well, you might miss that peace of mind knowing that when you save your money, it's gonna go down.
Exactly. Or that when you save your money, your friend invested it.
Yeah.
His money is going up, your money is just gonna stay the same.
Yeah, and also opportunity cost. When you're saving money, it means you are missing out on the opportunities that you could invest and your money could have grown. So you choose your struggle. Which kind of struggle do you want? To save your money and be confident that my money is safe and tomorrow I'm going to be good, or to invest your money? At the end of the day, it's your choice. We're not financial advisors. We're just giving our personal opinion. Yeah. With that being said, there's something called financial literacy. You know, before you save or before you invest, you need to be financially literate. When I talk about financial literacy, what do I mean? I'll quote one of the very famous author, Robert Kiyosaki. He defines financial literacy as knowing the difference between an asset and a liability. And what's an asset and what's a liability, you might ask, because most people confuse between the two. Some people will have, let's say, a car that they're driving around every single day, and they'll think like, this car is an asset. Because why? Because I have it. It's my money sitting on the car. If I want to sell it, I'm going to sell it any day, right? But the reality is, your car is not an asset. It's a liability, depending on how you're using it. If you're just using it to commute, it's a liability because it takes money out of your pocket. That's when we come to the definition of asset and liability. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. So if you're putting your money in the bank and your money is reducing due to inflation, that means that's a liability for you. You don't have to keep money in the bank, you don't have to save money. But then if you use that money, let's say, to buy a car, and that car, let's say, is doing Uber or Bolt and it's bringing you cash flow every single day, then that car is an asset. But if all that your car does is to bring you expenses, that's a very big liability, and you should probably don't have a car as well. So financial literacy is very important because it can help you understand the basics of investing. It can help you evaluate the options of how to invest, when to invest, where to invest. It can also help you when you're setting your financial goals. Also, it can help you with budgeting. It can help you with managing your finances. So if you know you're financially illiterate, just go and study about financial literacy. Come and watch our episodes. We talk a lot about being financially literate. We talk about investing. We talk about money and everything. Or just go and listen to other podcasts. There are a lot you can find on YouTube about money, investing, and financial literacy, so that you don't lose your money. So you need to be financially literate.
I mean, my personal view on that is that when you have your money, as I said, that's why I'm not against or for anything, but I believe you should just manage every single penny properly. Because you could wake up today, as you said, you need to have emergency funding, and that's what I believe in. You could wake up today, this month was a bad month for the people that don't work a 9 to 5. This month was a bad month, they didn't make any sales or anything. And now you they have money to pay for certain things. Now you need that emergency funding to come through clutch. It comes through.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay salaries, for example, or you're gonna pay for your groceries through the emergency funding. But you should also remember that if you save all your money, that means you're not making any money. Unless you work a 9 to 5, obviously. But for people that are investing, that means they're gonna be getting some rewards from the investment they have made. So I believe that you should have emergency funding. You should also have knowledge about investing, because investing is not for everyone. Have knowledge about the investing part and invest your money wisely, and you should know what you're doing. That's one of the case studies from my personal experience that has come through clutch, because there's a month that you have found yourself that Airbnb has not come through. There was no guest list. It was a bad month. Now I have to go through my emergency funding. But if I didn't have any emergency funding, I'm down to Musa can have money.
And one thing I've seen from our fellow people who are Indians and Arabs, these people, I've noticed that most of them, when they're saving money, they don't save it as in cash at home. They buy valuable metals. They'll buy gold. They'll buy, let's say, diamonds. They'll buy watches, or just, let's say, gold chains, and they keep it in their houses, in their safes, because they know that when I save money in form of cash, there's a lot of risk that goes into that. First, I'm going to lose that money. Second, inflation can wipe it all. But when you put your money in form of precious metals, such as gold, you are sure that your money will increase over time, because as we have seen in the past 100 years, gold has been increasing
Every
year by year.
Yeah.
The value is increasing. That's why most people say that gold is the only real money, not these fiat currencies which we use them as the medium of exchange.
Yeah.
So instead of saving, you can take that alternative as well. Have some precious metals as personal belongings. When you're short of money anytime, you can just sell it, get your profit, and use that money.
So when you talk about the case scenarios, the case studies, is there any experience you can share, or an example to us that someone was just saving a lot of their money and ended up regretting when they're older that they never used to invest?
Yeah, personally myself, I can share a personal experience, because before, when I started making money, I didn't used to think about saving because I was like, okay, I'm young, why should I save? I'll get the money, I'll enjoy it, I'll get another money tomorrow. But one thing you should know is opportunities come and go. You might see yourself like, okay, I'm making a lot of money right now, but you never know tomorrow what's going to happen. That's why whenever you make money, you should not spend the money that you make from your craft or from your work. Let's say you're an artist, you're singing, you're getting a lot of shows, your music is being streamed in a lot of digital platforms, you're making money, right? You should not take that money and just go spend it all. Of course, you can use it for your daily expenses, you can use it to live a comfortable life, but the rest of the money, don't spend it into luxuries, don't buy things you don't need. Take that money and invest it. There are a lot of ways that you can invest. As we said, you can invest it into bonds, you can invest it into cryptos, real estate, gold, a lot of stuff. And then when you get that return, that's what you should be living on. You should be living on the returns from your investments, not the money that you get from your craft, because your craft can be taken anytime. You might be making money singing today, but tomorrow you might not be relevant again. No one will want to listen to you. So instead of saving money that you're going to lose, invest. It's going to save you when you're old and you cannot work anymore.
So all in all, guys, it's all about how you view it. We've said a lot of points on how is saving money a scam. You can look at it the way you want to look at it. For me personally, my personal opinion is this, that you can do all. You just have to be able to know how to budget yourself. And there's the automatic savings plan that you can go for, where there's like, as soon as the money hits your account, you can take out a certain percent to your savings. And that's how I live by. I used to watch this podcast, The Diary of a CEO. I'm not going to say the exact numbers, but the guy used to say a certain percent you should do this, a certain percent you should do this, a certain percent you should do this, a certain percent you should do this. And I actually tried to do that, and it actually worked out very well for me personally. I find myself, when I'm in need of emergency fund, I have it. When I'm in need of investing, I can invest. When I want to spend, have fun, I can have fun. If I was not able to do that, then I would find myself either having a lot of fun or investing all my money and losing money, because obviously it's a risk. Losing or making money, saving, my money will just stay there. So you need to know how to budget. You need to know how to distribute your money to yourself. Once you know how to do that monthly, you'll find yourself somewhere. And that will also lead to you, when you set goals, obviously, let's say, for example, you want to travel to 10 countries. Budget your money, and you'll be able to travel to 10 countries. You want to buy a car by the end of the year. Budget your money, you'll be able to buy a car. You want to save this X amount of money. Budget your money, you'll be able. So if I want to do all these goals at once, it's possible. You just have to be able to budget your money.
Or another way is you can make as much money as possible to become a billionaire, so that it doesn't make any difference to save or to invest to you. You wouldn't care about any other expenses.
Yeah,
you can take that route, although it's not easy. It's going to be tough, but you can do it.
And also another thing is, leave the investing and saving money alone. Do not try to live a lifestyle to impress other people. That is how you become broke. For the people, there's other people that get their money, go straight away to just spending. They don't invest or save. At least do one of the other. So you want to sit there and impress people a certain lifestyle, or copy someone's lifestyle, while you know you're sure of your money, or you have not invested, or you have not saved. People have fun, but they have invested their money. This social media lifestyle is a facade. So watch what you do, watch who you copy, or watch what you follow. Or else the consequences are real.
Just focus on yourself, focus on your
Literally.
goals. Just don't look at what other people are doing.
In one of our previous episodes, we talk about rewarding yourself. Obviously, go have some fun, but don't try copy someone else's lifestyle to try and impress other people when you're not sure of your money.
That being said, I think we're done here. So like this video, comment, let me know what you think. And also, what other topic do you want us to talk about that is going to be beneficial? Or if you don't understand anything in this episode, Comment down below what didn't you understand. We read all the comments. Yeah, we're gonna reply it to you, or just DM me on my personal Instagram at BuzzForReal on Instagram, or DM Monty
_Monty,
or just DM MOD Podcast.
It was a short and sweet episode. I hope you guys now have an idea of money, saving money. Is it a scam? Is it not? We've shared our personal opinions. As I said, my personal opinions, you can do it all. What's your personal opinion? You didn't say.
My personal opinion is you should only save money for your emergency fund. Otherwise, every money that you get, it should be invested.
And that was MOD Podcast today. I hope you guys have a sweet day. Like, comment, subscribe.